Transformers issue number 11. That's right, folks. The war continues. Cybertron is now touching down on Earth in some capacity. By that I mean we have a big laser, and the big laser is absorbing the power of Earth or Cybertron or whatever. This book continues to just be a never-ending battle, which is kind of interesting when you consider that these characters have been at war for centuries, and now their war is on Earth. Like, it's literally been spanning longer than we've been around. And now it's on our planet. And this entire series for 11 issues has just been people talking to each other about the ramifications of the actions they've taken and the actions they're going to take. Which is kind of insane. That is like a really insane thing to have in a mainstream comic book, especially about these beloved characters that are essentially action figures for children. But I guess when you're making comic books, your demographic isn't children, so you could go a little harder. Right? Am I right about that? Are children reading this comic book? I don't know any children that are reading this comic book. I should also point out I don't know any children. So it's not that surprising. So we open up this issue, and Beachcomber has his surfboard, and he's watching as a bunch of sharks and fish are being sucked out of the ocean and being attacked by Cybertron. And he's kind of freaking out. And meanwhile, at like the Autobot base, Arcee is freaking out that she didn't save Ultra Magnus. And then Elita 1 shows up like, it doesn't matter what you did or what he did. You made a choice and you abandoned us. And then Arcee just clocks her in the face. Like, you don't know me. It is amazing. It is kind of interesting that this book, and again, I don't know if this is like something I'm leaning too hard into or whatever, but the two most like aggressive characters who are the most angry and unkept with their emotions are the two female Autobots, and before they even have a conversation in story, they fight each other. I mean, is that anything? Am I reading too far into that? We depict everyone else as a little more calm and collected, but Arcee and Elita are angry towards pretty much everybody in this issue. And I don't know what that means. I guess seeing like their father figure broken is going to do that to these sisters, but whatever. Arcee made a mistake. Ultra Magnus is kind of getting back together, and Wheeljack's trying to tell Optimus, like, well, I'm doing the best I can. If Ratchet was here, we could probably figure all this shit out better. And we counter that sequence with Shockwave talking to Soundwave, and Shockwave is just explaining, we're great. Everything's going great. You know, look at us. We got our power. We got, like, things coming back to this planet. Soundwave is like, look, I don't care. I just want to save Ravage, so give me some of the technology, and I can fix my cat. And his boyfriend goes, would you shut up for a minute? I'm telling our other people they're doing something stupid. So Shockwave talks to like the other Decepticons, and they're like, can we bring our brothers back? He's like, shut up, okay? We're doing great. Look at all this fucking power, okay? Everyone shut up for a minute. We're doing great. We're going to win this war right now. We've been fighting it for centuries. I personally have been like torturing Ultra Magnus for centuries, so we're fine. Like, it's great. We're going to end it today. We cut back to the Autobots, and we see Elita 1 is just kind of, like, upset with Optimus because he left the fight, and the people of theirs that are still in Cybertron are in danger. She's kind of freaking out about it, just giving him a hard time, and he tries to explain, like, we will save our people. I am aware of their capabilities. But right now, Cliff, Jumper, and Jazz are actually in, like, mortal danger where they could die, and we cannot leave them in that position. As that's happening, Arcee is like working on weapons, and she's pissed off, and Elita tries to apologize. She's like, I don't want to hear it. I'm done with this. Everyone's so aggressive. Why are these ladies so aggressive? I don't understand it. It's very weird. I don't know. A lot of this book is really like Elita walking away from Optimus and Arcee, then coming back to tell them something. Because then she leaves Arcee. She heads back to talk to Optimus. Like, I get it. This all sucks. But we have a plan. We have teleportation abilities. So we're going to be okay. We'll figure it out. Awesome. Skywarp's going to do that for us. We're going to use the corpse of Skywarp, and we're going to do some sick stuff. Carly wants to join the fight. Arcee is not going to let her. She's too young, but then all of our people, they just go head on to do a thing. Meanwhile, Beachcomber hops off his surfboard. He heads up. He's like, well, this kind of sucks, man. I really don't know what we're going to do here. I guess we should just go. And Spike is like, we can't just leave. Like, that sucks. He's kind of upset about it, but there's nothing they can do. Beachcomber is a pacifist now. He doesn't want any part of this fight. He loves the animals. So they head deeper into the woods, and they see like a deer that runs by. And it just makes Spike go, I know this sucks. I don't want to fight, but I don't think I can just run away as this is happening. And that's really cool. Beachcomber is like a great late addition to this book who is giving us a very different perspective. I really dig what we're doing with that character. Meanwhile, Shockwave is still torturing Jazz and Cliffjumper. He's about to torture Cliffjumper. And then Optimus shows up, puts a gun to his head, like, why don't you shut the fuck up, motherfucker? And then Elita charges in. Arcee gets a little too aggressive because she's just ready to kill Shockwave. And then the plan backfires, and they still got hold of Cliffjumper. So Shockwave leaves with Cliffjumper, and the Constructicons all turn into Devastator to join the fight. Everyone's pissed off about everything going on. It ain't looking good for the team, which is this whole book. This whole run has just been the Autobots charge into battle. They lose a few along the way. They regroup, and then we do it all over again. But now we got a lot of people that are angry, which I guess makes sense because now we're 11 issues in. People can get angry and pissed off. It's very interesting how that happened. So, don't worry though, because we have reinforcements on the way. And when a fully charged Ultra Magnus shows up, and so does Wheeljack, and they're ready to fight. And the moment Ultra Magnus looks at Shockwave, he changes into a vehicle. And he's like, I can't do it, I can't. And he just, like, leaves. He just leaves. Because Shockwave broke his mind. He's like, I broke his mind, and now I shall break your bodies. That is awesome. This big hero, the biggest hero of them all, Ultra Magnus, cowards out and runs away. And everyone's like, he just left us here to die. But, you know, he probably won't. He'll regroup with Beachcomber, probably. Spike will tell him, get back in the fight, bro. We got more work to do. That's where the book ends. Ultra Magnus just showing up thinking he's badass and then leaving because he can't save the day. And I can't be mad at that. It makes perfect sense to me. Works for everything this book is set up. These characters are all broken and angry and hateful and spiteful and nothing good is going their way. That's what this is. That's what we're doing. I can't be mad at a single thing that's happening here. It's really fun and interesting. Really crazy book. It still looks good. It's still presenting well. I'm having fun. So, Transformers issue number 11. I am going to give a 7 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.